Welcome to episode 2 of the Cookie Blast podcast, the podcast where we talk about Dragon Ball FighterZ and anything else fighting game related. I am your host, Subway Cookie, and in this episode, we'll be talking about the character reveal for Season 2, Jiren, Videl, Gogeta, and Broly. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, FighterZ Pass 2 is looking freaking awesome! I couldn't think of a platform where I could cover all this stuff. Well, because technically this is a podcast, but everything in the reveal trailer needs to be visually experienced. Like, it just... So I figured we can just take advantage of the fact that this is on YouTube, and let's use visuals in this podcast. So in this episode, we're gonna cover the revealed movesets of Jiren and Videl. And first things first, if you haven't seen the trailer, take a look at it, peep these moves, and then we'll break it down.
Peggy 12.
やっぱただもんじゃねえな。
強さこそ絶対だ。力は全てを許してくれる。行くぞ孫悟空、これで終わりだ。少しは期待していたが、所詮この程度だったか。
おとなしくしなさい。痛い目に遭いたくなかったらね。まだやる気なの？
待てい。悪は絶対許せない。正義の味方グレートサイヤマンだ。
行くわよ、ごはんくん。これ以上好き勝手にさせないわよ。
私は先祖、私が相手だ。ミゲルさんは僕らに守る。
これで終わりよ。フィニッシュ。あんまり見くびらないでよね。私だってこれくらいはやれるのよ。
So, first things first, we're gonna cover Jiren. Jiren. First, we see Jiren's auto combo, which I'm gonna be honest. I think this is his M auto combo, so his medium auto combo, because it ends in a special move and then into a level 1 super. Speaking of it, that special with the punches, I was kind of hoping they do a bit more with that move, but I mean, it's in there, and I mean, it looks like it's the medium version, so I can't really complain. The EX version might be a bit different, but we'll have to see. We'll have to wait until Thursday when he comes out to test that out. Like I said, that looks like his M auto combo string. So, yeah. His super. Now, we'll talk a little bit about his level 1 super. His super just seems like a level 1 super. And I'm going to go ahead and assume that this will track the opponent. Kind of like what Frieza's level 1, kind of like Zamasu's Holy Light Grenade. Yeah, Holy Light Grenade. Yeah, so I think you can do it in the air. We'll have to see, because I mean, Jiren jumps up into the air as he does it. But we'll have to see when the game comes out. Hopefully it's not like Android 21's level 1 super, where he goes to close to the ground and does it. Then you'd kind of have to delay the level 1, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Next on the list is his first counter. I say first because there's 2 in this video. We saw 2. Now the first one. Now I don't want to go ahead and assume that this is projectile only, but it does have range due to him teleporting after his opponent. And with I'll talk a little bit more about it later when we talk about his other counter. But it kind of does make sense, all right, that this is projectile only. Because if you look at the stance between the 2, all right, this one like it might be just looking at it. This one might be one where you have to hold it for a bit longer, considering how long he is in that stance, in that stop stance. So it may require correct timing to get that hit in, but I don't know. We'll have to see. It kind of suck if that is the case, but we don't know yet. We don't know. Next is his second level 1 super. This looks like it's ground only, especially considering he uppercuts the crap out of Goku on the ground. But I get the feeling that this one may be his DHC super. I'm banking on me being wrong. So I'm kind of hoping that the first level 1 is his DHC super and this one is not. But it kind of looks like it is. So I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. The second counter. Okay, this is where I'll talk a little bit more about. I'll be talking about the first counter and the second counter, and this is what I'm kind of thinking. Okay. Well, first off, this one looks pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure this is the counter that he does against Vegeta in the Tournament of Power fight, where he spins Vegeta. But I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's against Vegeta. But anyways, so my thinking is, it kind of looks like Jiren has 2 types of counters. Okay, this is my thinking. I could be wrong. It looks like he has one for physical damage and one for projectiles. So the projectile one is the first one that we saw, and this one here where he spins him is the physical damage one. No, I could be wrong, like I said, and but I can totally see him taking this route. Now it'd be a bit weird if he had 2 different counters that did the same. That ultimately counter the same thing. Like if you notice, this is how I know these are 2 different counters, because Jiren, he's standing. Now with the first one he's standing like in a stop. Just stop. And then the other one he's almost prepared to. Like he's got his hands up and he's almost prepared to throw him to spin the crap out of whoever is hitting him. Right. So it'd be weird, but what I'm thinking is that these aren't different inputs, but they're differing buttons. So quarter circle forward, so 2 and 4, light, medium, heavy could be those punches that we saw in the first M auto combo, and 2, 3, 6 L could be the projectile one, and then 2, 3, 6 M, so our quarter circle back, right? So the quarter circle back motion could be the counter, right? So L could be the projectile and the M could be the physical one, and then or it could be vice versa. where then the EX one, which we didn't see, could be the anything. Like, it counters anything and everything. Like, which makes sense because you're spending a bar. No, it counters everything because you're spending a bar. But if you don't want to spend the bar, and you're assuming, yeah, my opponent is going to do a projectile, bam. My opponent is going to do a physical attack, bam. Right? You know, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Now, next up in the trailer, it looks like this is his L auto combo. No, we don't see his L like the first L, but the LL looks like it's a lunging kick. Alright, so I don't think this brings him too much closer to the opponent though, and like I think it's like just a small lunge forward, but I mean it's there. Alright, so it looks really cool. It looks really cool. I mean, he does that whole look back stare, and then you can super dash after it. I don't know. Okay, so it looks like we do see the full LL string. So he does the first light, and then the second light, and then into a command grab. So it's obvious that, oh, okay, maybe I might be wrong then. I might be wrong. So it's pretty obvious that Jiren has a command grab. So I guess I'm wrong then. It might be that, I'll take that back with the counters then. It might be that quarter circle forward special might be the projectile counter, and then quarter circle back special would be the counter. You know? And then here's the command grab. The command grab, obviously you can't link it. You can't link it into from a combo. Pretty standard stuff. But like I said, we'll have to wait and see. But I take that back. No, it might be just a quarter circle forward special for the projectile counter, and then quarter circle back special for the physical one, or vice versa. I could be wrong. Or I could be completely wrong, and then the grab is his special. But one thing's for certain, though, he doesn't have projectiles. I don't know if he has Ki Blast. It kind of, I mean, they didn't show him using Ki Blast, and it'd be pretty weird if he doesn't, because he does use Ki Blast quite a bit. But I mean, he doesn't have like a beam, which he didn't have one in the tournament power anyway, so that makes sense. So last thing is his level 3 super. This looks like a physical hit super. So it'll be like landing a level 3, a Nappa level 3, I guess, but with a little bit more range from the looks of it, because it looks pretty long range. But I don't main Nappa, so I could be wrong with the range as well. Yeah, but it looks like you'll have to. It's a ground level 3. And you have to land on the ground first before you can hit it. Which kind of makes sense. No, but it's pretty standard. Yeah, for Jiren, I'd say he's got pretty standard stuff. You know, he doesn't look too OP, but it's too early to say. I kind of want to see the punch special a bit more, and maybe the light, medium, heavy have different ranges. I could be just looking into it a bit too much, but I'm pretty sure that his punches are the forward special, and I mean, considering he's got a command grab, the command grab is his back special. I don't know if these are performable in the air though. It doesn't look like it is, so which kind of sucks. But I mean, it could be like with hit. Hit doesn't have any air normals, air specials. Yeah. So it could be a bit like that, you know, with hit. Well, two of Goku's opponents are counter heavy. Yeah, so at the moment he seems like a counter / grappler character. I wouldn't say he has long range normals either. His punch special is still yet to be seen fully, but other than that, he seems a pretty decent character. So don't expect to be outranged with Jiren, just be intimidated like Cray when he's up close. So yeah, I'll be pretty honest, he's not my kind of character, but we'll have to see on Thursday when he comes out on the 31st, right? So it's like what, 3 days from now. So today it's Monday the 28th. So yeah, Thursday on the 31st should be cool. Next character that we have on our list, and This, oh my goodness. When I saw her, I just melted. Alright, for those that tuned in last episode, I mentioned that I mained Videl and Budokai and stuff. And I'm gonna tell you right now, season 2 is not gonna be any different. Like if I like how Videl plays, I will definitely be making some changes to my team to accommodate her. Or if I can't seem to break the Android 21 Adult Gohan Vegeta team, I'm gonna be making another team, pocket team based on Videl, purely on Videl, because oh my goodness, I just love how she looks. This isn't even her full moveset, and I already love how she looks. But either way, I'm gonna be playing Videl. I don't care. All right, I don't care. Starting off with her moves once again, and I don't think this is. I think this is her M auto combo. I don't think it's her L auto combo, but because I mean that thing at the end, it looks like a super. It looks like a level 1 super. So, but that super dash kind of makes me think otherwise. But and hear me out. It may be a level 1 super that you can super dash after, where she's gonna be the only character that can do this solo, pretty much. Which is cool. All right, it's a new thing, new mechanic for her, and then for anyone really. But that's really cool. So you can follow up. I'm going to assume that she's going to be pretty ground heavy. Considering I know she can fly, but I mean she's not like a Z fighter level kind of flying. So I don't know. We'll see. So the next part about with that is it's a bit confusing after the super dash, because I mean she's headed towards one way, and then the editing is weird. Like it's edited that she's heading in the right towards the right direction, and she gets a knockdown and vanish. I mean everyone can do that, but it might mean that her air 2H is a knockdown, kind of like Zamasu and Frieza. But I don't know if I'm just looking too much into it. No, it might just be, oh yeah, we don't want to reveal too much about Videl, so we'll just have her have her knock down and vanish, kind of like what everyone else can do. But I don't know, we'll see when she comes out. Next thing, alright, this seems to be her L auto combo string, which is pretty standard. That last L may move her a little bit more forward, but if not, it kind of looks okay anyway. It seems really punishable, but I mean, aren't they all? so yeah. The next part is an interesting part. All right, so this is where Gohan as Great Saiyaman comes in. I mentioned that this would be a really awesome mechanic to have yesterday. You know, when we were covering that list of Videl as Great Saiya girl, Great Saiyaman 2. But I mean, she's here as just normal. But she still has Gohan as a Great Saiyaman, and the mechanic seems to be similar to Android 18 or Android 17 as her specials, but not to the extent that Android 18 does with Android 17. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see. So here, this first thing, it kind of looks like a counter. It kind of has a feel of a level 3 reversal. But I'm going to be straight up honest. If that costs 3 bar with nothing else after it, like Gohan just punches the crap out of them, and it just seems pretty stupid. Like it seems like a waste of meter. So I'm going to say it might be a level 1, like her other level 1 super, but I don't know. I don't know. Like it just seems too underwhelming to be a super. To be honest. It makes sense because of the cinematic, but I don't know. One thing is for sure, though, is if that is a move in the game, alright, if it is a level 1 super or a level 3 super, that hell kills momentum, you know, which would be good. You know, it may not do a lot of damage, or it might. You know, it might do a crap ton of damage because I mean it's Gohan punching the crap out of you, but it might not do a lot of damage, but it does kill the momentum, which is kind of what you want with a counter. You know, the momentum goes to your favor, and then I mean it looks like it's a knockdown, so you can probably do a bit of oki with that. which is pretty cool for 1 bar. But if it's 3 bars, I mean, it seems So next we see a bit of Great Saiyaman. Great Saiyaman specials, where it's different from ground and air. So I get the feel like there's a bit more to it than those. No, they might just be showcasing the light versions. It might be a little bit different with timing. It might be a bit more damage, because with those ones, Boo was able to tech. Well, not really tech. Yeah. I'd say it's a soft knockdown. Yeah, like, or not. Yeah, might be a soft knockdown. I don't think so, because it doesn't look like you have to tech. You might want to stay on the ground after it, but I don't know. We'll see. It's cool nonetheless. I don't know. We'll have to find out. I'll test it out a little bit more. Once she comes out on Thursday, and for sure I'm gonna be preparing for Thursday. I want to do a character breakdown for Videl. I want to learn as much as I can about Videl, so we'll see how that goes. The last thing, last one. Oh no, this isn't the last one. This is the next one. So the next thing is it looks like a level 3 reversal super, where it can be performed on a knockdown, kind of like with Frieza with Now You Must Die kind of. Yeah. I don't know. Not much else to say about it, to be honest. But if the timing on that is a bit slow, kind of like here, like Boo was able to backdash or move back a little bit after that knockdown. It seems a little bit slow, so it kind of seems a little bit redundant. But I mean, it's cool nonetheless. It might just be like if you get that knockdown and then they're trying to apply that Oki, it's like, get off me, man. Get off me. Kind of thing. Now, for the final level 3, and I'm pretty sure this is the final level 3. Yeah, this is sick. This is straight up the best visually appealing level 3 super in the game for me. I don't care what comes out next. This is the best. And the reason, this is pretty much the cherry on top for me. Alright, because this totally has the feel of a Guy Sensei dynamic entry, right? It's like, dynamic entry! So, yeah, I will definitely be yelling out dynamic entry every time I land this thing. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. Every time. Every time. I'm not sure if this provides a hard knockdown though, considering Boo bounces off the ground. So Oki setups may be a bit lacking in this, but we'll have to test it out once it comes out for sure. For sure. Oh my gosh, Videl is definitely going to be. Videl's gonna be my character, man. Like, I don't care if she sucks. I don't care if she's worse than Android 17. I'm gonna play Videl. Straight up. Videl's my girl, man. And I'm really happy. There's 3 females. 3 female characters in the game. Hopefully they add Kefla. I really hope they add Kefla. Hopefully Kefla is one of those middle 2. But we'll have to see. We'll have to wait. We'll have to wait a few months. But I know one thing for sure. I'm not gonna be waiting a few months for Videl. I'm gonna wait 3 days. Oh, squeal like a girl. Honestly, the moment I saw it, I was just, yep. It's either bye-bye Gohan or bye-bye Android 21. Videl's coming in. Like, there's no doubt. There was no doubt. I guess in conclusion, because there's not really too much else to say with regards to Broly and Gogeta, other than I called it. No, we'll talk about that a little in a sec. But I just want to say though, I did freaking call that they would go the same route as what Bandai Namco did with Tekken 7, and they revealed more than just 1 or 2 characters. I called it. It's a great business strategy. Like, Okay, like not into Jiren, not into Videl. Well, we've got Broly, a new Broly, and Gogeta coming up as DLC at the end of the year. So stay tuned for that. It's like, what? What? You know? Well, maybe not at the end of the year. Maybe like second half. I don't know. Because there's only 6 DLCs in this season. I don't know if it's a smaller season or if there's just smaller DLCs. I don't know. I know in the last episode we kind of talked about how it was pretty much confirmed, saying that there was more DLCs for fighters, and I mean, like I said, no, it might not necessarily be characters, and that looks like they've not made a liar out of me, because there's only 6 characters. I don't know. We might see a few more characters later on in the year. You know, it's their game. We'll see. We'll see how we go, but yeah, it looks very promising from here on out. Now, with Broly and Gogeta revealed as the final DLC, it pretty much solidifies my desire to buy the full pass for this season. So that's what I'm buying this Thursday. With such an awesome array of characters to join the lineup, I mean, I'm really, really super excited to grow this next season. Now, I won't talk too much more about Broly and Gogeta, other than the fact that this is a very, very, very smart business move on Bandai Namco's part, and just take my wallet already. Just take my wallet already, because I'm already all in. I'm already committed to buying the full pass. Time will tell what the other 2 characters are, and I'm really hoping one of them is Kefla, but if not, we'll have to see. We'll have to wait. And I'm also excited to see what other changes and additions they have about this next season, because they specifically said, what the 1v3 mechanic, it was just so much harder to make a comeback. So I don't know. I kind of jumped on this trailer. So they might have announced it. I kind of missed the grand finals, so they might have announced it, might have done a few gameplay footage of the full thing, but we'll talk about that on Friday. Also, because this is an extra episode, I couldn't wait until Friday to talk about these things. So yeah, if you enjoyed the podcast, the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button, because we'll be crumbling more cookies as time comes. But thank you so much for tuning in to the Cookie Blast podcast. Thank you so much for crumbling this cookie with me. Be sure to hit that subscribe and tune in to the next episode that we're baking up. Anyway, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.